this time, we would ask you to please rise for the presentation of the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, your color guard for the night is presented by Hahnville High Junior ROTC LA933. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lady Tiger basketball player, Tiger basketball player Ryan Abedy to lead us in a moment of prayer and reflection prior to tonight's game.
Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for this evening. I thank you for giving our country the opportunity and ability to enjoy the luxury of watching and being involved in athletics. I thank you for every worker here tonight. I thank you for the time and effort they spent making the team after losing the ceremonies. I thank you for each player and coach in the field tonight. I thank you for their passion and determination to perform their very best. Father, I pray that your protecting hand is over every player from both teams tonight, and no one is hurt or injured in any way, shape, or form. That everything runs well and smoothly so that both schools can simply enjoy the game with zero complications or issues. Father, I simply want to say thank you. I want to say we love you. We love your kindness and your character. I thank you for the love you have for each and every single individual here tonight. There's not a single parent, student, teacher, player, coach, or worker that has not been seen by you through a lens of deep care and love. Your love for us in the midst of our struggles, fears, and failures are not surface level love, but is a deep, real, genuine love. So I pray every person here knows that they know they are loved by you, and that you desire to know them in a genuine way, with a real, genuine relationship. So simply, I want to say thank you, Jesus. Thank you for who you are, the love you have for us, and the kindness you show us daily. I thank you for this evening, and I thank you for what you're about to do. I pray this prayer in Jesus' wonderful, kind, and loving name. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Press Play Productions. I'm Etienne Adams, and I'm joined here with
Hayden Garrick.
And you're joining us here at Hahnville High School, where we'll have the Hahnville Fighting Tigers taking on the Northshore Panthers. And it looks like our Northshore Panthers are about to run onto the field here. This will kick off our third week of high school football. The Northshore Panthers are 0-2, and our Hahnville Tigers are 0-2. They're both looking to change that tonight.
Hahnville and Lumen, like Etienne says, are both 0-2. Hahnville comes into this game losing to Newman 41-21 and losing to Manaville 31-5. While the North Shore Panthers come to this game, losing to Dutchtown 35-16 and Salmon 10-3.
Thank you, Hayden, for the recap of their previous games. It looks like our team captains are about to join at the 50-yard line to do our coin toss here. Looks like our team captains for North Shore are 8. Oh, I'm sorry. Our captains for Hahnville are 11. Ryan Gregson, 22.
That is Coendano.
67.
That is Coda Verdon.
49.
I think that's just 94, actually.
94, sorry.
94, Cameron Darrensburg.
And our team captains will do the coin toss to determine who gets ball first and who will be receiving in the second half.
And it looks like Hahnville has deferred to the second half.
So North Shore will receive the ball our first half here. Both teams coming into this game are looking to start fast and finish fast with making quick and accurate plays here to get an early lead against the other team.
They shake their hands, and almost time for week 3 of high school football.
So we will get started here shortly. But as we wait for our players to take the field here, we'll take a moment to talk about Pink Links. Hahnville and Destrehan are selling Pink Links this previous week, and up until the Hahnville-Destrehan game, all profits will go to the Pink Link Association.
It looks like the North Shore Panthers are taking the field, ready for kickoff.
And it looks like number 38 will be kicking off for Hahnville.
The kicker for Hahnville, 38, is Miles Borey.
Looks like North Shore setting up. North Shore setting up deep in the backfield, ready to receive his kick.
Hahnville is setting up their formation.
North Shore's receivers set up all the way in the 5-yard line, well, behind the 5-yard line. And as we get ready for the kick here, our defense settling in. And there's the kick. It's a high one, and it's long. Looks like number 10 will receive the ball and run it. He's running it up the middle, but will be quickly brought down by the Hahnville defense.
And we are underway for week 3.
Looks like Hahnville's defense quickly coming onto the field, ready to get this game started. I know our both sides of the field are feeling this way, ready to get this game underway and see what the results will be. As North Shore settles in at the line of scrimmage, ready for the snap. And there's a man in motion, but there's the snap to number 3. Number 3 will pass it off to number 27. Number 27 is going to run the ball for about a 5-yard gain by North Shore.
That was a good job by the Hahnville's D-line to only let North Shore gain about 4 or 5 yards on a read option play. It looks like the North Shore Panthers are going with a no-huddle formation here.
They will get down at the line of scrimmage again, ready for the snap. Hahnville's defense settling in. And there's the snap. Looks like he's going to hand it off again, and he's going to run it up the middle for another 1-yard gain on that one. Looks
about
like
1 or 2 yard.
Looks like it'll be 2 and 3 yards for North Shore here, looking to get their first down of the game. Hopefully plenty to come for both sides of the field.
It is a 3rd down and 3 for the North Shore Panthers. Let's see if they can pick it up here.
Hahnville's defense settling in. Hopefully they can make a stop here. There's a snap. Looks like he's going to drop back for a pass, but nope, he decides to run the ball for a first down and a couple extra yards. Looks like he'll make the first down with extra 5 yards. That will be North Shore's first down of the game.
That was a good play by number 13, and his name is Donovan Wheelbecker. He took the advantage of the hole that it had on the right side of the O-line, took advantage of it, and took off and got the first down for the North Shore Panthers. It'll be 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. Looks like they're looking at their sidelines to get the play from the coach. And they're settling in, lined up at the line of scrimmage. And, oh, there's a flag on the play. False start. Looks like they're going to call it on North Shore. Yep, false start on North Shore. That'll be a 5-yard penalty for North Shore. It's not going to help them getting the first down here. The ball now sits 5 yards back, but they're settling in. And there's the snap. Looks like he's going to throw the ball deep downfield. Number 19 wide open. Number 19 will receive it, and he's going to run it all the way for North Shore's first touchdown of the night. North Shore just threw a bomb downfield, caught by number 19.
Number 13 with a dot. Donovan Wheelbecker with a dot to 19. Ethan Hanrahan.
Ethan Harahan being wide open on that play, catching the ball, running it all the way downfield for North Shore's first touchdown of the game. That would be a great response by North Shore's offense, but hopefully Hahnville's defense can respond quickly to that.
Looks like number 19 had a wheel route and executed perfectly.
And there's the kick, and it's good.
Straight down the middle.
Looks like Hahnville's defense had a couple loose ends on that play, but hopefully they can get them together for the next. But we will have a chance to see Hahnville's offense come onto the field and see what they will do to respond to that play.
It is now 7-0 the North Shore Panthers over the Hahnville Fighting Tigers. It is now Hahnville's turn for the ball. Let's see what they can do with it.
With 9 minutes to respond to North Shore, hopefully Hahnville can put something together. I'm sure they will try their very best. As Coach said, they wanted to respond fast and precisely to this North Shore defense. So hopefully they can do exactly that as our players come onto the field.
Adding on to what ATN Adams said, Coach Lequette of the Hahnville Tigers says he wants to start fast, he wants to finish fast, and he wants to play physical, and he wants to get this team rolling. Execution is key for Coach Lequette.
As they're getting ready to kick the ball, and there's the kick. It's low but long. Looks like they will let it roll.
It will be a touchback. Hahnville will get the ball at the 25-yard line. Scratch that, the 20-yard line.
Looks like North Shore already ready. Hahnville taking a slow start to this one. Hahnville now taking the field. Hahnville taking the ball from the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Ryan Gregson ready to receive the snap. Man in motion. And there's the snap. Looks like he's going to hand it off. They will run the ball. Looks like he's going to try and find a gap, but he's brought down 3 yards after.
That was a good stand by the North Shore's D-line.
Looks like it will be 2nd and 7 yards for Hahnville's offense. Looks like they're getting ready for the snap. And there's the snap. Looks like Ryan Gregson will run the ball. He took the ball. He's still going, though. Looks like he will get the first down barely by a yard, but that was a great scramble play by Ryan Gregson. Looked downfield, didn't really see anything, so decided to run the ball. There was a little bit of pressure there that made him also decide to run the ball. That was a great run by him, though.
Yeah, it looks like Ryan Gregson was supposed to do a quick pass, but it wasn't there, so he took off and ran. He got hit about 3 yards prior to the first down, but was able to wear off that hit and gain 4 extra yards for the Tigers, and it is now 1st and 10.
Hahnville 1st and 10, setting up at the line of scrimmage. There's a snap. Ryan will hand it off to their running back, number 5, but quickly brought down by North Shore's defense.
That was a good stop by North Shore's
It
defense.
was a great stop by
with
North
a
Shore.
loss of 3 yards.
It'll be 2nd and 13 for Hahnville's offense here as they start the lineup at the line of scrimmage. And there's a snap. Looks like Ryan Gregson's going to hand it off to number 2. Number 2 will run it, not really finding a gap and being quickly brought down for another yard loss. That will make it 3rd and 14 for Hahnville's offense.
North Shore's D-line is playing great right now, forcing 2 losses on run plays.
Looks like North Shore's defense is firing on all cylinders. As Coach Luquette said that he wanted his team to fire on all cylinders on all fronts. He was hoping to accomplish that this game, but it's not really looking like that. But they're lining up at the line of scrimmage. And Ryan Gregson will receive the snap. Look, step deck, throw downfield to number 23. Number 23 will receive the ball for the first down, not going down without a fight. He'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That was a good throw and catch by Ryan Gregson to Karan Henderson.
Karan catching that ball nicely and getting a couple extra yards for 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 45. As they both settle in at the line of scrimmage, there's a snap. Ryan Gregson going to throw the ball again to number 23 again. Going to stick with the ball and get the first down.
Another good throw by Ryan Gregson. He had to squeeze in between 2 players and still got it in to Karan Henderson, and a good catch by Karan. A gain of about 12 yards.
Looks like they tried a similar play back-to-back right there, and it seemed to work for the Hahnville offense, pushing them downfield. As they line up at the line of scrimmage again, getting ready. There's a snap. He's going to hand it off this time to number 9. 9 will pick it up for a couple of yards. Looks like he's going to gain 4 yards on that one for the Hahnville offense.
That was a good job by Calvin Smith to burst off 2 tacklers and gain an extra 2 yards.
Looks like that we will call a timeout to regroup and prepare for this. Hahnville and North Shore have both been struggling on the offensive side of the field, putting up very low numbers on their previous games, so hopefully we can see them finish here in the red zone.
Even though Hahnville has been struggling on offense the first 2 games, according to last game, freshman Fabian Salestein, number 13, led the Tigers for 81 yards on just 4 carries, which is really good for only 4 carries. That's like half the field and a half, and only 4 carries he ran. That's pretty good.
And that will conclude our timeout as both teams retake the field. Looks like number 9 will directly take the snap this time. And there's a snap. He hands it off to number 2. Number 2 looking to run the ball, but North Shore defense quickly on him, but he will run the ball for some yards there.
It was a wildcat formation, and it looks like Calvin Smith handed it off to Chase Brooks, and Chase Brooks took it out to the outside and outran the defender and gained 4 yards.
It will be 3rd and 2 for Hahnville's offense. North Shore looking to put a quick and swiftly stop to this Hahnville.
Scratch that. He gained 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2.
And they're getting ready to take the ball again. As they're lining up at the line of scrimmage. Ryan Gregson taking the snap this time, taking it, and running the ball for the first down and picking up an extra 10 yards.
That was a good read by Ryan Gregson on keeping that ball, realizing the defender chases the chased the running back, and Ryan Gregson realized it, so he took it and gained about 10 yards than what would have happened if he would have handed it off to the running back.
Ryan Gregson reading the field quite nicely on that play, dodging players, but we're getting ready for our next snap as both teams line up for 10. Oh, and Ryan Gregson's going to throw the ball, but North Shore's defense quickly on him with an incomplete pass. That was a great
That was a really good defensive play by number 11. He recognized the short play and read it immediately, almost picked the ball off. That was a good play by him.
Looks like our Tigers will get ready for the snap again. Lining up at the line of scrimmage. There's a snap. Gonna hand it off to number 9. Number 9 looking to make something work here, but ending up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of no yards. So it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Hahnville Tigers. They got a long way to go, but let's see if they can do it.
Hahnville lining up at the line of scrimmage, getting ready for the snap, settling in quite nicely, but looks like that would be called. North Shore will call a timeout on that one.
Let's take a moment to discuss how Hahnville's response is doing really well. At first, 3 or 4 plays into the game, North Shore responds with a 60-yard bomb for a touchdown. And Hahnville has come back and responded really good, almost getting into the red zone. We'll see if they can put it in the end zone, or we'll see if they have it set up for a field goal.
Yes, as Hayden said, that was North Shore's 3rd play of the game when they threw that bomb. And Hahnville looking to respond to that. They are responding to it very slowly, but responding to it quite nicely. Hopefully they can capitalize on this 3rd and 10 moment and keep the ball rolling as both teams take back the field. And they're getting ready. There's a man in motion. There's a snap. Looks like he's going to drop back. Wide open number 9 will take the ball all the way in for a touchdown by the Tigers. That'll be Tigers' touchdown. First touchdown of the night, brought down by number 9, wide open.
Ryan Gregson almost got sacked in the backfield, but number 9, Calvin Smith, found a zone and took advantage of it. There was no one in their zone, and Ryan Gregson threw a dot. It'll be a touchdown. It is now 7-6.
Looks like Hahnville lining up for a trick play here. We'll see what happens here shortly. And looks like Hahnville will get the extra points on that one, putting Hahnville in the lead.
That was a weird design trick play, but it worked out for the Hahnville Tigers. And it looks like they responded really well. Nice and slow, took it play by play, and take the lead 8-7 over the Northshore Panthers. So now we'll see what the Northshore Panthers have to respond to that after scoring on 3 plays on their first drive.
We'll be 8-7 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. North Shore responding quickly on their last drive. Hopefully they can do the same. But hopefully Hahnville's defense has put their game together and going to respond nicely to their offense as our Hahnville punt routine takes the field. North Shore's receivers lining up deep again in the backfield, all the way at the 3-yard line this time. And Hahnville gets ready to kick the ball off. And there's the kick. It's a high one, but it's deep. Looks like it's going to be brought down by number 41 or 4, and he's going to run the ball all the way to the. Oh, there was a fumble by Northshore, but picked up by Northshore before anyone else can receive the ball. Looks like they're going to take the ball from the 28-yard line, 27-yard line. Sorry, it'll be 1st and 10 for Northshore on the 27-yard line.
Northshore got lucky that number 10 was in the area and recovered that fumble, unless it'd be Hahnville's ball already inching the way into the end zone.
Hopefully Hahnville's defense can put a quick, swift ending to this drive by Northshore. Or Northshore can do what they did last drive and run through the Hahnville's defense. But only time will tell, as it is 1st and 10. Both teams lining up at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like there's no one in the backfield.
And there's a snap. 13 stepping back to throw it. Is
the ball came out.
Looks like there's a.
Is recovered by the Northshore player again. Another break that Northshore catches. 2 fumbles on 2 plays, and I got lucky on both times that there was a Northshore player in the area to recover it. So it'll be 2nd and 11. It was a loss of 1 because the fumble went backwards behind the line of scrimmage.
It will be a loss of 1 yard as both teams settling into the line of scrimmage. And they're getting ready. There's a snap. Looks like he's going to hand the ball off and trying to run it up the middle, but going to gain no yards there as Hahnville's defense quickly puts an end to that.
That was a good read by the defensive line.
Looks like number 3 for Hahnville's defense will quickly bring down Northshore.
That was a good tackle by Chase Morales. It would now be 3rd and 9 for the Northshore Panthers. A long way to go, but we'll see if they can pick it up.
And Northshore getting ready for the snap. 3rd and 9 here. There's the snap. Looks like quarterback dropping back. Oh, he's going to run the ball himself for a gain of 1 yard.
It'll now be 4th down for the Northshore Panthers, and it looks like they're sitting on the punt team. So Hahnville will get the ball back.
Hahnville responding nicely to that one, quickly bringing down Northshore's offense and forcing them to punt the ball. Hahnville lining up deep, number 12 all the way back at the 40-yard line. Number 12 being
Matthew Boutte.
Matthew Boutte receiving the ball. Looks like there's a bit of confusion on Hahnville's side. And they will let the ball roll, and it's still rolling all the way to the 2-yard line.
What a punt.
That was an amazing punt by North Shore's punt return team.
Now Hahnville will have to go 98 yards in 1 minute and 59 seconds.
It's going to be difficult, but hopefully Hahnville can capitalize on this moment to take a chance to score again before North Shore will get the ball. There's 1 minute and 59 seconds left in the first quarter here.
It looks like there was a flag on the play. Couldn't quite recognize what the call was, but I'm pretty sure it was too many men on the field because we saw someone on Hahnville trying to run off the field, but it was too late. The ball was already snapped, so it was a penalty. So they're going to back him up half the distance to the goal. So they'll probably have to go 99 yards all the way, all the field to get in the end zone in 1 minute and 59 seconds.
Looks like they're ready to get started here now. So refs back up, getting ready at the line of scrimmage. Ryan Gregson ready to snap. Number 15 in motion. There's a snap. Number 3 will run it. Number 9 will run it, for a gain of 2 yards.
Number 9 being Calvin Smith. It would now be second down for the Hahnville Tigers. The clock is ticking, and it doesn't look like the Hahnville's hurrying up, doing no huddle motion. So I don't think they'll have enough time, but we'll see. Might be a deep play.
Looks like Hahnville's nice, calm, and collective, though, so hopefully they have a plan together as they're getting ready for the next snap. There's a snap. Ryan Gregson stepping back to throw the ball deep. Too deep, though, being an incomplete pass. Looks like the pass was intended to number 0 for Hahnville's offense.
He just outreached Kobe Lewis. If Ryan Gregson would have put a little more air on it, that could have been a completed catch and possibly a touchdown for the Hahnville Tigers. But it will now be 3rd and long.
Will indeed be 3rd and long for Hahnville, hopefully capitalizing on this moment. They are looking nice and calm back there. They should be. And ready for the snap. Ryan Gregson will receive the snap. Stepping back again, throwing a short pass to number 23, but incomplete pass, almost picked off by number 8's Northshore's defense.
It looks like number 30 read that perfectly and tipped it, and number 8 was oh so close to picking that ball off. If the ball was in the air a little longer, number 8 would have picked that ball off. And it looks like the Hahnville Tigers will punt. Northshore would get the ball with one more chance to go to score.
Hahnville will be forced to punt the ball by North Shore's defense. North Shore receiver lined up all the way at the Hahnville's 40-yard line. And there's the kick. It's a high one. And number 4 will receive the ball, running it for a couple yards, putting him at the 30-yard line. North Shore in great scoring position here, starting the drive at the 30-yard line.
All they have to do is get 30 yards in 1 minute and 5 seconds. We'll see if North Shore can do it, or will Hahnville stop them or force a turnover.
Hahnville is up 8-7 with 1 minute to go, but North Shore will have a chance to respond to that before the quarter is up. Hopefully they can respond quickly to this one as they're lining up at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Hahnville's defense playing kind of deep for this one. We haven't seen them this deep all night. And there's a snap. Looks like number 13 is going to run the ball, but it's brought down quickly by number 8 for Hahnville's defense.
Bo Parker made the tackle on that play. It will now be 2nd and 7 for the North Shore Panthers.
Hahnville's defense will have to put a quick stop to North Shore's offense for this one, as they are already in great field position. As they line up for the snap. Looks like Hahnville's defense a little confused right before the snap, but the snap goes off to number 23, which will run the ball, making it 3rd and 2 for North Shore's defense. All the way at the 38-yard line,
The clock is ticking, so it looks like they're going to be 15 seconds.
Does not look like they're going to manage to get
10 seconds. Looks like they're going to call a timeout with, let's see.
I don't know. I think they're going to let the clock run down for this one.
And yes, they are.
They let the clock run down for this one to get a quick timeout. Coach Luquette previously said that he wanted his Hahnville offense and defense to respond quickly to North Shore's offense. That doesn't really look like it's been happening tonight, as Hahnville's offense taking a slow but calm and collective approach to this game. Quite contrary to what he said earlier, but it looks like it's been working for Hahnville, as they are up at the end of the first quarter, leading into the second quarter.
So before the game, Coach Luquette wanted to put things together in all phases, and so far in this game, It hasn't been put in all phases, but everything is going pretty nice as the way Hahnville wants it because, like Etienne and Adam said, Hahnville's up 8-7. And I think Coach Saquette ain't going to be all mad about that, but he is going to want better out of his offense and defense.
North Shore's offense has responded quickly to this Hahnville defense, putting up nice plays and not really having the ball for too long and capitalizing on important moments when they first scored in the first quarter. But we will see what they have to offer as they try and take the ball into the end zone on this drive, being 3rd and 2 for North Shore's offense as they line up at the line of scrimmage. And there's a snap. Looks like he's going to hand it off to number 27. Number 27 quickly brought down for a no-yard gain. Be 4th and 2 for North Shore. Looks like they might be going for it.
It does look like they're going for it.
4th and 2. North Shore will send on the punting team.
Oh, wait, scratch that. It's not the punting. They're going to attempt a long field goal.
They will attempt a long field goal here. 4th and 2. I think this is a smart decision by North Shore. And there's a snap. And it's kicked off. It's long. Looks like it's long enough. And it will be good for North Shore.
What a kick.
That will put North Shore in the lead, 8-10. North Shore leading. That was a nice way to put North Shore in the lead with that kickoff, not going for it, but just going for the extra points to put them in the lead.
North Shore Panthers coach wanted to play it safe and make it 10-8 instead of making it 8-7 and risking not getting the conversion. But let's see what Hahnville can do here because now will be their turn.
Looks like North Shore's offensive coach will play it safe at the early stages of this game, but we shall see how that plays out for them as Hahnville's receiving team takes the field and North Shore will punt it off to them. Number 5 and number 2 for Hahnville's receiving team will go back deep.
Number 2 being Chase Brooks and number 5 being Ryan Simmons.
And there's the kick. Looks like number 2 will receive the ball, looking to run it. And he's going to get some room here, get a block too. He's going to take it up the sideline to the 40, be brought out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line, 42-yard line.
It is now Hahnville's turn, but see what they can do with it.
That was a great return by number 2 for Hahnville's punt routine. As Hahnville lines up the line of scrimmage, looking to respond. And they're settling in. Ryan Gregson will receive the snap and hand it off. Not finding
and a good defensive play by number 2 of North Shore.
Not finding any room there. Number 2 will be quickly brought down. And they're settling in. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 11 for Hahnville's offense. There's a snap. Number 9 will receive the snap, hand it off to number 2, and he's going to look to run it. But looks like they will gain 1 yard, putting them 3rd and 10.
It will be a long 3rd and 10 for the Hahnville Tigers, and it looks like they went with another Wildcat formation, but this time it didn't pan out the way Hahnville had hoped.
No. Looks like they will put back number 11, Ryan Gregson, to receive the snap. Looks like they're going to throw the ball here. Ryan Gregson stepping back, but pressure, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Great response by North Shore's defense, quickly bringing him down, number 30 for North Shore's defense. It'll be 4th and long, so Hahnville will put on their punt team, get rid of it.
Number 4 set back to receive the kick.
Number 4 all the way back as they get ready to punt the ball. And there's the punt. And it's a high one. Looks like they're going to let it roll, though. Northshore choosing not to receive the ball, letting it roll all the way to the 25-yard line. Northshore will take the ball from the 25-yard line.
Let's see if Northshore can capitalize with their defensive stop they just had.
Looks like both teams are taking the field again. And they're settling in. North Shore settling in, getting ready to man in motion though, getting ready to receive the ball. There's the snap. Looks like he's going to hand it off. Oh, no, he's going to keep the ball. Get 1 yard gain for that one, making it 2nd and 9 for North Shore's offense.
Number 13 read the defender perfectly. If he would have let that ball go to the running back, they would have lost about a yard or two, but the quarterback read it and gained about a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 9 for the North Shore Panthers. It will be a gain of no yards, and it will be 3rd and 9 for the North Shore Panthers.
3rd and 8 for the North Shore Panthers.
Oh, 3rd and 8.
As the North Shore has lined up the line of scrimmage. The crowd nice and rowdy for Hahnville here, hoping to support Hahnville to stop North Shore. But North Shore still looking calm and collective, ready to get this play on roll. And there's a snap. Looks like he's going to step back to throw it, but not seeing anything, and quickly brought down by number 90 for Hahnville's defense. That was a great play by him.
That was a good play by Nazir Miller with the sack. It will now be 4th down for the North Shore Panthers, and they will send out their punt team.
North Shore's quarterback not seeing anything downfield, waiting too long to get rid of it, and Nazir will capitalize on that, making it 4th and long, forcing North Shore's offense to punt the ball.
Number 12, Matthew Beatty, set back to receive the punt.
And they're ready. There's the kick. It's a high one, not very long. And looks like Hahnville's offense will choose to let it roll. Looks like it will be stopped just far of the 30-yard line. Make it 1st and 10 for the Hahnville Tigers at the 30-yard line as they stop North Shore's offense from scoring again.
Let's see if Hahnville's offense can respond to the stop by the Hahnville's defense. Hahnville's defense is still keeping the Hahnville Tigers in this game.
As both teams get ready for the snap. And there's a snap. Looks like Ryan's going to keep the ball, step back, but there's pressure. He's going to run it for the 1st down, and he's going to keep going, getting a few blocks and pushing off a couple players. He's going to catch the 2nd block, past the 10, all the way into the touchdown for the Tigers. Ryan Gregson running it all the way. That was a great run by him.
That was a 70-yard run by Ryan Gregson, who broke off about 4 tackles. So what a run by Ryan Gregson. And now the Tigers are at 14-10.
Ryan Gregson not seeing anything deep downfield with the help of pressure, scrambling the ball and running it all the way. Which will put Hahnville Tigers in the lead 14-10, hopefully looking to get one extra point here with the kick. And there's the kick, and it's good.
Oh, wait, it's not good. The referee said no good.
Oh, he called it no good. Never mind. Sorry, it will stay at 14-10 for Hahnville Tigers. I think that's what we heard Coach Luquette talking about earlier, him wanting to respond fast and precisely. I think we're finally starting to see it here. Looks like they're starting to finally fire on all cylinders like he wanted.
That's exactly what Coach Luquette said, Etienne.
As a nice response by Hahnville. I think they got their goals accomplished on that drive.
I think that's exactly what Coach Luquette wanted to see. Their defense getting a good stop, and then their offense responding and taking advantage of that and scoring a touchdown. And like I said, the Hahnville Tigers are now at 14-10 over the Northshore Panthers.
And as the Panthers offense takes the field, getting ready to receive the ball, hopefully North Shore's offense will get back in the groove and make a good response to Hahnville's offense like they did their first drive, and we can see that again. We would like to see that again. As Hahnville gets ready to punt the ball. And there's the kick. It's long, but North Shore will take a touchback.
It will now be North Shore's ball on the 20-yard line, and we'll see what they can do with it after giving up a touchdown to the Hahnville Tigers.
I'm sure North Shore is looking to respond quickly to them with only 6 minutes left to go in the half. North Shore does not want to go into the half down because that will lose momentum in this game, and I'm sure they want to respond quickly to this. Not letting momentum die down is the key here. As they line up at the line of scrimmage. And there's the hike. And he's going to hand it off to number 27. Number 27 finding a gap and running it all the way for the first down. 13-yard run there by number 27.
That was a good job by the Panthers offense. The O-line creating a hole for the running back, and the running back took advantage of that hole being created for him and gained a good game for the North Shore Panthers, and now a 1st and 10.
Let's give props there to number 27, recognizing that gap and going for it. It was a great play by him. As North Shore's offense lines up at the line of scrimmage, Hahnville is settling in. There's a snap. Looks like he's going to hand it off again to number 27, but quickly brought down by Hahnville's defense.
Number 0, Kobe Lewis, slammed the North Shore running back. That was a really good tackle by him.
Hahnville's defense adjusting by that play, recognizing the previous play happening again and quickly responding to that. I do like that by Hahnville's defense there.
We have a timeout call on the field.
If North Shore can score here, hopefully they can go up into the second half, and that will be a huge victory by them. But hopefully, or Hahnville's defense will put a stop here. Hahnville will have a relaxed time to try and score again. Who knows what will happen?
It looks like the offense and the defense are both coming back on the field, and we'll see what happens. There's a snap. It's a fake. He throws it deep. And it's incomplete. What a defensive play by number 5. Ryan Simmons breaking that pass up. It would now be 2nd and 9 for the North Shore Panthers.
That was great coverage by Hahnville's defense. They're reading the field nicely and not allowing North Shore's offense to receive the ball.
Scratch that, not 2nd and 9, 3rd and 9.
Will be 3rd and 9 for North Shore as they're getting ready at the line of scrimmage. Looks like there's a little bit of confusion, but hopefully they can put something together here.
The North Shore Panthers will have a long way to go.
And they're getting ready for the snap. There's the snap. Looks like he's going to step back to throw the ball again. A quick throw to number 4, getting the first down, but being brought down for a little extra yards there. Looks like North Shore will be 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That was a good throw by number 13.
First and 10 for North Shore here. Hopefully they can keep this ball rolling and the momentum rolling. And there's a snap. Looks like he's going to hand it off, but quickly brought down by Hahnville's defense for a loss of yards there by North Shore's offense.
That was a good job by number 90, Nazir Miller, and number 0, Kobe Lewis on the stop, and it'll be a loss of 2. It would now be 2nd and 12 for the North Shore Panthers.
It's a great response by Hahnville's defense there, reading the field nicely and bringing him down quickly. Hopefully North Shore can put something together here, though, as they line up at the line of scrimmage. Settling in, man in motion. Nope, there's the hike. And stepping back to throw, but there's pressure again. Being brought down quickly again by Hahnville's defense. Number 94, sorry.
That was a good segment, number 94 being Cameron Derensburg. It would now be 3rd and long for the North Shore Panthers.
Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 20 yards. Hopefully North Shore desperately needs something here.
They're going to have to get a chunk play here to get the first down, or they might call a draw play just to get some yards for more room for punting.
Well, we shall see here shortly as Hahnville's defense settles in. Here's the snap. Oh,
Mishandle.
And North Shore's quarterback will run it for 5 yards. Going out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
It will now be 4th and 14 for the North Shore Panthers, and they will have to send out their punting team. And Hahnville's defense with another good stop. And we'll see if Hahnville's offense can respond to that again by capitalizing.
Not before we go to a quick timeout called by Hahnville.
With 3 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock, Hahnville being up 14-10 on the North Shore Panthers. Hahnville have probably one more shot to score before time runs out, before the half. Number 12 is set back to receive, Matthew Boutte.
It was very nicely of Hahnville's defense forcing the punt right here. They needed a break, and they got one. And as they get ready for the punt, there is 2 receivers lined up here at the 40-yard line, but we'll see what happens with those. And there's a snap. And the punt. It's a high one, not very long. But it comes down at the 30, and it's going to roll for a little. Oh, nope, it's stopped at the 30-yard line.
Hahnville will have 3 minutes and 3 seconds to go down the field, 69 yards, and score.
Hahnville having to go 63 yards with 3 minutes to go. Both teams here able to respond quickly as we have seen in the previous game, so hopefully Hahnville can do that again here with only 3 minutes to go. Yep, there's a snap. Looks like they're going to flick it off to number 5. Number 5 running it and getting some yards. He gets a couple blocks and he's going to keep going. And it looks like he's going to take it all the way fast as he passes the 10 and all the way to the touchdown for a Tigers touchdown. Incredible play by Hahnville's offense there. A little confusion at the beginning, but number 5 ran it all the way.
That was a good play by Ryan Simmons, who took off and ran. 69-yard trick play. It was a wildcat formation, and number 9, Calvin Smith, ran over to the left and tossed it behind him to number 5, Ryan Simmons, and he took off. He turned on the Jets. It is now 20-10, Hahnville Tigers. Hold up, Etienne. I think there was a flag on the play.
Looks like there was a flag
Looks
on
like
the
there
play.
was.
Hahnville will be brought back all the way to the 31-yard line. Oh, and they will be penalized for that one, pushing them back even further. Unfortunately, that great play was salted by that penalty there.
Looks like there was a holding call because he got set back 10 yards.
Nope, as Hahnville's offense settling in to try and respond to that. Ryan Gregson will receive the ball, throwing it to a short pass to number 2. Number 2 getting a couple yards there, not quite putting them at the 30-yard line, just short. Making it 2nd and 12 for Hahnville's offense.
That was a gain of about 8 yards right there. 2 minutes and 20 seconds and running. Let's see if Hahnville can get out of the field in time and score a touchdown to make it a 2-possession game at halftime. Or Northshore. Stop him right here. That was a gain of about 4 yards. It would now be 3rd and 9. Scratch that. 3rd and 8 for the Hahnville Tigers.
As Hahnville Tigers settle in at the line of scrimmage. As Hayden said, 3rd and 8. Ryan Gregson will retrieve the ball, step back, throw pressure, quickly pass to number 9. Number 9 brought down at the 45-yard line. I'll make it 4th and 6. See what Hahnville will decide to do with the ball here.
They will send out their punt team. So Northshore will get one last shot to try and take the lead here before halftime.
As they line up at the line of scrimmage, getting ready to punt the ball. North Shore's receiving team at the 45-yard line, ready to receive it.
It wasn't a good punt.
Oh.
It's not a good snap.
Looks like the snap was muffed, and they will be brought down.
This will be great starting field position for the Northshore Panthers.
All the way to the 23-yard line for the North Shore Panthers, making it 1st and 10 at the 23.
Let's see if Hahnville's defense can stop them right here with their backs to the end zone. Or will North Shore take advantage of the great field position?
As North Shore ready to respond to that to the defense. Hopefully Hahnville's defense can respond and make up for that muffed snap. Well, there's another muffed snap, and Hahnville will quickly. Oh, that was a helmet loss, but Hahnville still quickly bringing down North Shore's quarterback for a 4-yard loss.
It will now be 2nd and 14 for the North Shore Panthers. Clock running at a minute.
And there's the snap. Looks like he step back to throw it, but pressure, which resulted to the throw not being very good and eventually dropped by number 80. Pass was intended for number 80.
Number 13 had a lot of pressure in his face, and he couldn't really get that ball out perfectly enough for number 80 to catch it. So it would now be 3rd and 15 for the North Shore Panthers, but the clock has stopped because of the incompletion.
Looks like they're lining up at the line of scrimmage, 3rd and, oh, but it's flag thrown on the play. Looks like it's going to be a timeout by North Shore.
So far, it looks like the North Shore Panthers are not taking advantage of the small field that they have to go through. And Hahnville is standing up pretty well with their backs against the wall. But let's see what happens on this play that's coming up.
Looks like that will be the end of our timeout here. Teams will be brought back out. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 15. As the teams come back onto the field. And they're lining up at the line of scrimmage. Oh.
Another timeout by Hahnville.
Looks like that both teams trying to use up their timeouts here before the half comes to an end.
Let's take a moment to discuss Hahnville's next opponent against Destrehan Wildcats, the Battle of the River, the game that everyone has been waiting for and everyone's looking forward to, and everyone of the Hahnville Tiger family and the Destrehan Wildcat family is excited about that game next week, and it's going to be a really good battle.
The Hahnville-Destrehan rivalry between the two schools making this game even more important to both teams. We will here at Press Play Productions have a pre-game show to put on here, so join us early to catch that at their next game.
The pre-show will start around 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time and about an hour before kickoff.
As our timeout comes to an end, Hahnville taking back the field. North Shore taking a slow start to this one.
51 seconds to go. 3rd and 15 for the North Shore Panthers. Let's see if they can answer here, or will Hahnville's defense step up with their backs against the wall?
Hopefully they can make something happen here as they line up at the line of scrimmage. Hahnville playing kind of shallow here, but there's a snap. Pressure. Looks like he might scramble the ball and try and run it. Gaining a couple yards there. Like he gained 8 yards there, number 13, North Shore's quarterback. But that would leave them short 4th and 7 yards, so they'll be forced to go for the field goal.
So the North Shore Panthers cannot take advantage of the short field, but let's see if they can at least get 3 points out of the good field position.
As they line up at the line of scrimmage, there's a snap and the kick. And looks like it's just short. Ball coming in at least a foot within the field goal, barely just short. But that will leave Hahnville 14-10 with 38 seconds to go.
Let's see if Hahnville can get in field goal range at least in 38 seconds.
Will they try and go for a field goal, or will they just need the ball going into the second half up?
Both teams only having 1 timeout left, so Hahnville or North Shore Panthers will have to use their timeout wisely in these last 38 seconds, unless they choose not to. And it looks like Hahnville will just take the knee and go to halftime.
As they are up right now, this is a smart decision by Hahnville's offense. Not really wanting to risk anything being so close to North Shore's goal. I would say this is a smart play by them. As they let the clock run down for 3, 2, 1. And that will conclude the first half of the Hahnville versus North Shore game. Hahnville up 14-10. Take a quick break for halftime.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Entering the field at this time are a special group of individuals. The Hahnville High School Administration, the ACT Committee, and the School Spirit Committee would like to welcome our students and guests for this evening's celebration of these students and their academic achievements. We at HHS value growth, integrity, and pride, and tonight's honorees exemplify each of those qualities. We are extremely proud of these students for all their hard work and dedication. Students, as we call your name, please step forward to be recognized. The following students achieved the platinum level on the ACT, which indicates a score between 31 and 36. Taylor Bailey. Cade Crochet. Morgan Dejon. Caden Elliott. Braden Genius. Albert Liu. Cooper Mathern. Walter Moses. Sebastian Reeves. Sophie Truding. Paige Zarang. And Aaron Zhang. The next group of students to be recognized tonight have achieved a perfect score on one or more of their LEAP assessments. Aylin Alvarez. Lauren Dufresne. Braden Genius. Tyron Martin. Cooper Mathern on 2 of his tests. Amelia Meir. Sebastian Reeves. And Mia Tracy. The next group of students earned recognition by College Board for their scores on their College Board assessments. Taylor Bailey. Braden Chacon on 2 scores. James Hoyt. Alessandra Malasson. Walter Moses on 3 scores. Gehan Patel. And Paige Zarang. How about another round of applause for the academic excellence of our students. Congratulations, students. Thank you for representing the very best of Hahnville High School.
Tyler! 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 Tyler!
I can go wherever I want. I can come to you. I can go wherever I want.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's halftime activities. We begin tonight by featuring the Hahnville High School High Stepper and J.B. Martin Cougarette dance teams. The Hahnville High Steppers are under the direction of Miss Kylie Boggs and Miss Kaylee Kindler. They are led by Captain Ashlyn Rogers, co-captains Jaden Parish and Sophie Bourgeois, and Lieutenant Carly Klaus. The Cougarettes are under the direction of Miss Elizabeth Brogo and Miss Emily Landry. They are led by Captain Bentley Bergeron, co-captains Paisley Dupree and Malaya Edwards, and Lieutenant Kaya Nichols. Tonight, the High Steppers are excited to be performing to Shut Up and Dance. To continue with tonight's halftime activities, the Tiger Marching Band presents the first movement of their 2023 competition show. Our 2023 show is Meltdown, and the first movement is the Marvel. Drum major, Sophia Truding. Is your band ready to perform? Hahnville High School Tiger Band, you may take the field for your performance.
Not ATN, that's Ant-Man.
marching band. Congratulations to the section of the week, the Flutes. The Hahnville High School band is under the direction of Mr. Eric Dino and Mr. Daniel Terrebonne. The High Steppers would like to thank their top sponsors, Parish Construction LLC, Destrehan Health, Louisiana, Louis Record Service Incorporated, Associated Terminals, Turn Services, Morrow's Thermal Services Incorporated, Sweet Tooth Dental, Lord J. Bourgeois, LJBLegal.com, Laird's Trial Consulting LLC, ABC Title, Ryan Subaru, Cornerstone, QCG Services, Edward Jones, Tash LLC,
And welcome back to the second half of our Hahnville versus Northshore game. Northshore kicking the ball off because Hahnville decided to defer to the second half, so Hahnville will start with the ball here. Looks like we're about to get under wraps.
Since Hahnville deferred to the second half, looks like since they get the ball, if they can capitalize with getting the ball first after the second half, if they score, oh, looks like they're going for an onside kick. And it's recovered by the North Shore Panthers.
That was very smart by the North Shore Panthers there, doing an onside kick to get the ball the first half. Nothing Hahnville can really do about that because that was perfectly executed.
Wow, it totally fooled the Hahnville special teams. It would now be first down and 10 for the North Shore Panthers.
Looks like they'll start at the 35-yard line. Great field position here. That was really a clutch moment for North Shore's defense, putting North Shore's offense in a great field position here. Was not expecting that at all.
I don't think anybody was expecting that but the North Shore Panthers, obviously. But the Hahnville special team was not expecting that. Let's see if the North Shore Panthers can come out with a banger after going with an onside kick. This play was kind of like the Sean Payton Super Bowl play. Start out the second half, onside kick in the Super Bowl. That's kind of like what this was.
As both teams line up at the line of scrimmage, North Shore getting ready for their first drive of the second half. 1st and 10. 39-yard line. There's a snap. Going to hand it off to number 27. Number 27 going to find a gap, run it for
a fumble.
There's a fumble. Hahnville will pick up the ball and be brought back down to 20.
So the onside kick doesn't even come back to help the North Shore Panthers. Hahnville with a good fumble. Good recovery of the fumble.
Hahnville's offense now taking the field after that fumble and receiving it. It was almost a turning point for North Shore's offense, but they fumbled it, and Hahnville's offense will have a chance to make a stance here. And they're ready. There's a snap. Ryan looking like he saw nothing, so he's going to run it. And he's going to be brought down for a 1-yard gain there, making it 1st and 9 for Hahnville's offense. Or 2nd and 9, sorry. And Hahnville.
It was a head off to number 9. And it looks like it'll be 3rd down.
Third and 9 for Hahnville's offense here, as they look like they're going to try and get the ball rolling here. Not successful quite yet, but they will try. There's a snap. Looks like Ryan Gregson's going to step back, but there's pressure. There's a flag on the play. That was clearly holding, but he's going to run the ball. Clearly holding by North Shore's defense.
It's probably a horse collar. Grab him by the horse collar. Oh, it was a holding on the offense.
Holding on the offense.
Yes. And the North Shore Panthers declined it, so it'll be 4th down.
Well, that was a turning events right there. North Shore holding Hahnville's offense, forcing them to punt the ball away.
Number 4 set back to receive the punt. After fumbling on their first play of their drive, let's see what they can do now when they get the ball the second time of the second half.
As they line up, there's the kick. It's a high one and long, all the way back at the 40. We call a fair catch and take the ball from the 40-yard line.
Looks like there's a flag on the play. It was a roughing the kicker, but they declined the penalty, so it will be first down for the Northshore Panthers.
First and 10 for the Northshore Panthers at the 40-yard line as Northshore retakes the field. After Northshore was penalized, they'll make it for... Oh, sorry, they were just lined up incorrectly. First and 10, sorry.
At the 40-yard line.
40-yard line. And they're at the line of scrimmage. There's a snap. Looks like he's going to hand it off. Oh, that money keeps the ball. Sorry, throws it to number 4. Number 4 not going down without a fight, getting the first down. Brought down at the 49-yard line.
It was a play-action pass, and it was a direct pass to number 4. And he caught it, and it gained some extra yards after catching it. He had 3 defenders on him, but he was still gaining the yards and gets the first down for the North Shore Panthers.
Very determined after he caught that ball. Pushed for a couple extra yards. And there's a snap. Looks like number 27 is going to run it. Flag on the play. But he's brought down 2 yards.
I think that play might come back from a holding call.
Yep, holding on North Shore. North Shore will be brought back after that one.
It'll be a 10-yard penalty. So the ball will be placed, should be placed at the 41-yard line.
North Shore being penalized a lot on this drive, but still able to make things happen here. Hopefully they can keep that ball rolling as they have been.
It is first and 20. Long way to go, but they still got first, second, and third down to use.
As they get ready for the snap. There's a snap. Looks like he's going to hand it off to 27 again. 27 going to run it for a couple yards. Still up. Run it for 10 yards. Or 4 yards, sorry. Ran it right up the middle, but quickly brought down. Number 27 running it up the middle of that previous play. Making it second and 16, sorry. As they get ready at the line of scrimmage. Hopefully North Shore can make something happen here. And both teams ready. There's a snap. Step back to throw it. Throws it deep. Man on man. No good. Incomplete pass to number 4. Deep in Hahnville territory.
Good defensive play by Ryan Simmons, who was defending on that play. Quarterback just put it a little more out in front of the wide receiver. If he would have put it more towards the sideline, that might have been a completion. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. So it would now be 3rd and 15 for the North Shore Panthers.
As they get ready at the line of scrimmage. Both teams held it in. Oh, that's going to be a false start on Hahnville's defense.
So that now gives, from the penalty, that now gives the North Shore Panthers a 3rd and 11 instead of a 3rd and 16. At the 50-yard line, they have to get to the 39 for a first down. Looks like they tried doing a fake snap, and Hahnville didn't buy it this time.
They get ready, both teams settling in nicely. Man in motion, number 11. He's going to take a snap, step back, pressure, and brought down in the backfield. Great sack by number 3 for Hahnville's defense.
That was a good sack by Chase Morales coming off the edge. He was basically a linebacker blitz off the edge and read the quarterback, sacked him. It would now be 4th down for the North Shore Panthers, and Hahnville will get the ball back.
Chase Morales being an awesome tool for Hahnville's defense here, making several clutch plays.
Number 12, Matthew Beatty, set back to receive the punt.
And there's the punt. It's a high one. Looks like Matthew Beatty will not receive the ball, letting it roll to the 20-yard line. Hahnville will choose to receive the ball take the ball from the 20-yard line. 7 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. 14-10, Hahnville Tigers up at Hahnville's first home game of the season. As they get ready, 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 20. There's a snap to number 9. Number 9 looking for an opening, found one, and is going to run it for yards. Looks like he's going to gain about 6 yards for that one.
There's another Wildcat formation. It seems like the Hahnville Tigers love running their Wildcat formations. It would now be 2nd and 4.
As both teams get ready. There's a snap to number 11. Number 11 passes it to number 2. Number 2 is going to run it up the middle for 2-yard gain, making it 3rd and 3. 3rd and 2, sorry. 3rd and 2 for the Hahnville Tigers.
Let's see what play they had dialed up in here for 3rd and short.
And there's a snap. Looks like they tried to run it, but both players tried to run away with the ball. Looks like there's going to be a timeout for the field after that one.
I think they actually called timeout before that play even happened.
No, it looks like the timeout was not called before, and they will be pushed back after that one, making it 4 and 6 for the Hahnville Tigers. And that concludes their timeout. Both teams will retake the field. 5 minutes and 57 seconds left to go of the third quarter. And there's the snap and the kick. Launched deep for number 4, but he chooses not to receive the ball and let it roll. Bring it to about the 43rd yard line.
Seems like both defenses come ready to play in the second half, but who will score first on the offense? Northshore will have the opportunity to be the first to score on offense in the second half.
Neither team's not being able to score since the half. Hopefully one of them can do it soon. As both teams retake the field. And Northshore looking to score here, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And getting ready for the snap, man in motion. There's a snap, pressure. Quarterback's gonna run it up the middle, just short of the first down. Looks like he ran it 7 yards there, making it 2nd and 3 for Northshore.
That was a good run play by the Northshore Panthers, forcing a 2nd and short. Now they have the option to throw it deep. I don't know if they will, but they might. They have the option.
And there's a snap. Handed off to number 27. Not going to choosing to go deep, but running it for.
Looks like it's going to be
It's going to be short of the first down.
So it'll be about 3rd and inches right here.
3rd and inches, just short of the first down. Wondering what Northshore's going to do here. Are they going to go for barely the first down, or are they going to launch it downfield? Only time will tell here as they... Oh, looks like they're going to get a ball check here. Looks like
They're discussing if it's just short or just pass up the line of scrimmage for a first down.
Yep. And they're going to bring the chain game out to check that ball. And let's see here, Hayden. Is it going to be short or is it going to be good? As they check.
Let's see.
They're going to pull it tight. And looks like it's short. Oh, no, they're going to give them the first down. Yep, they gave the North Shore offense the first down, making it 1st and 10. The 46-yard line. Close one, but they gave them the first down.
And it seems like the North Shore Panthers are looking to be the first to score in the second half. Already in Hahnville's territory.
As they get ready for the snap. And there's a snap. Looks like he's going to pass it off, or hand it off to number 27. Number 27 catching a break, running it all the way for the first down and some extra yards.
Another first down for the North Shore Panthers on an 11-yard run. Scratch, a 12-yard run, actually.
Those penalties not holding North Shore back as they are still firing on all cylinders and getting these first downs like it's nothing. And they're lining up at the line of scrimmage. There's a snap. He's going to hand it off, but Hahnville's defense quickly responding. Chase again being a utilized asset for Hahnville's defense there, bringing him down in the backfield.
Chase is there for every play. I mean, every run play, he is there making the plays, and it's a loss of 6 yards on the play. It would now be 2nd and 16.
2nd and 16 for the Hahnville Tigers. Hahnville definitely capitalizing on that field position there. Reading the North Shore offense perfectly and sacking that man in the backfield. Nope, there's a snap, gonna hand it off. And brought down very quickly, only for a 3-yard gain. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 14 still for the North Shore Wildcats. Or North Shore Panthers, sorry.
I think we have a timeout on the field.
Yep. Hahnville will call a timeout there. Or, sorry, no, they won't call a timeout there.
Oh, they were trying to raise the play clock. That's what they were doing.
As they line up at the line of scrimmage. And man in motion, number 12. There's a snap. 13 stepping back to throw it, launches it downfield. Man covered though, and incomplete pass by number 13 there. Deep downfield though for North Shore's defense, incomplete.
Good defense by Ryan Simmons again. Seems like they've been calling Ryan Simmons and Chase Morales' number all night with what plays they've been making. Good defense by Ryan Simmons, and the defense of Hahnville forces a punt, and now Hahnville will get the chance to score. So far, Etienne, it doesn't look like both offenses are lighting up the field. It's been a defensive battle in the second half.
Yeah. Neither team being able to score in the second half. Defense playing most of the game here. But they forced a punt. North Shore will punt. Hahnville will receive. And there's the punt. It's a high one. Looks like it's going to roll for some yards. But eventually being brought at the 15-yard line. As Hahnville retakes the field, Hahnville's offense led by Ryan Gregson, their quarterback here. Neither offense being able to score in the second half quite yet. Hopefully Ryan's looking to change that as they line up at the line of scrimmage. Lined up. And there's a snap. Ryan will keep the ball, look downfield, launch it. Number 9, gonna catch the ball all the way at the 50-yard line. Launching it deep downfield, Ryan finding a man open. He's going to come down with it. Be 1st and 10 for the Tigers all the way at the 48-yard line.
That was a good play action play by Ryan, and what a throw.
Throw was thrown perfectly in front of the receiver, allowing him to catch it. Looks like they're going to do a quick pass here to number 9. Number 9 running it for some extra yards. Gonna get the first down here.
On 2 plays, Hahnville's already in the Panthers' territory. Maybe this might be the drive 18 where the first score happens in the second half.
Sorry, it's going to be 2nd and a couple short. Oh, never mind. They're going to move the chain gains, making it 1st and 10. First and 10 for the Hahnville Tigers here. Hopefully they can capitalize on this momentum they're gaining here and be able to score here first time in the first half for either team. And there's a snap. He's going to hand it off to number 13. 13 running the ball. 13 ran the ball, but brought down shortly.
Last game where Hahnville Tigers played Mandeville. Dyron Lorio, number 15 of the Hahnville Tigers, wide receiver, had 29 yards on 3 passes. And looks like there's going to be a timeout on the field.
Yes, Hayden, number 15 had some good stats last game, but number 13 was the one that just run the ball, and I'm pretty sure he had some good stats there. What were they for last game?
So, the freshman running back, Fabian Salstein, number 13, led the Tigers for 81 yards on 4 carries.
Looks like that's going to be end of the 3rd quarter and bring us into the 4th quarter here. Hahnville still leading 14-10. Neither team able to score here in the second half yet, but Hahnville looking to change that.
Looks like Hahnville might change that because they're inching their way closer to the end zone after starting at the 20-something yard line, I believe. The 27-yard line.
Hahnville putting a great drive together here, pushing deep downfield.
As we come to the last quarter, Hahnville beating the Northshore Panthers 14-10. Hahnville with the ball at the 41-yard line. We'll see if they can make this a 2-possession game, or will the Northshore Panthers stop them here to keep them in this game.
As they both take the field, lining up at the line of scrimmage. Hahnville 2nd and 10 here. Looks like we're getting ready to get back started here. And they're getting ready. Both teams settling in. Ryan ready. And there's a snap, a little high one, but going to quickly pass it to number 0. But North Shore's defense quickly bringing them down.
The North Shore defense, number 40, read that screen perfectly and caused them to lose a yard. It would now be 3rd down and 10 for the Hahnville Tigers.
3rd and 10 for Hahnville Tigers. But Hahnville has been able to push for a first down on 3rd and 10 quite often this game, so hopefully they can do it again here. Man in motion. Going to hand it off to number 5. Number 5 running it. Going to get a quick, He got a block, but brought down short. Looks like it's going to be 4th and 8 yards. And that's going to force Hahnville to punt the ball. Neither team able to score quite yet. Hahnville looking to, but North Shore's defense not allowing them to. And there's the kick. It's a high one and still long. Number 4 looking to make a fair catch, Sean.
That was a good punt by number 38.
It was a good punt, making North Shore's defense start all the way in the back. Looks like they will start at the 7-yard line. And it was a muffed snap. Looks like Hahnville will not come up with the ball, but that will push North Shore's defense for a touchback.
It's a safety.
Yeah, a safety.
A muff snap.
Muff snap led to a safety for Hahnville's defense there, making it 16-10. That will be Hahnville's first time scoring in the second half, or either team's scoring in the half. An interesting way to score in the second half, but scoring much less.
I agree with that, Etienne. It is a very interesting way to have the first score come up in the second half be a safety, but let's see if the Tigers can take advantage of it, because now the North Shore Panthers have to punt in the ball, and all the Tigers got to do is score a field goal, and it's a 2-possession game.
Yes, it is. But since neither team has been able to drive the ball down the field for a touchdown, Hahnville will have their work cut out for them. As North Shore gets ready to give them back the ball, Hahnville setting up around the 20-yard line. And there's the kick. It's long, and Hahnville will run the ball. Number 2 looking to take it towards the sideline, brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a great punt return by Hahnville's offense there.
Let's see if Hahnville could do anything with this possession. Who could score the first touchdown of the second half? So far, none. All Hahnville's got to do here is score a field goal, and they can put this game away, because their defense has been trustworthy this game, only giving up 10 points.
Both defenses firing on all cylinders, keeping a low-scoring game in the second half. Low-scoring game in general being only 16-10 in the fourth quarter. And there's a snap. Gonna hand it up. Oh, gonna keep it. Step back, look to pass, but see nothing and run it.
A loss of 2 yards, so that will count as a sack. It is now 2nd and 12 for the Hahnville Tigers.
2nd and 12 for the Hahnville Tigers, looking to capitalize on something here. Lining up the line of scrimmage. And there's a snap. Ryan dropping back, looking to pass. Not really seeing anything, going to scramble the ball. Oh, almost intercepted by North Shore's defense there. Great coverage by them.
That was not a smart decision by Ryan Gregson to try and force that ball in. He should have just threw it away. Took a good risk there. He got lucky.
not really seeing anything, not really having any options. He was forced to make a quick pass like that, but almost resulted in an interception.
It will now be 3rd and 12 for the Hahnville Tigers. They got a long way to go for a first down. Got to get to the 45-yard line.
And they're lined up. There's a snap. He's going to drop back and look to throw it deep downfield. And, oh, looks like it's going to be intercepted. Just stepped out of bounds before he could come down with the ball.
Just incomplete, man. Ryan Gregson just put it out of his reach.
Looks like North Shore's defense will force Hahnville to punt the ball here.
If Ryan Gregson would have put it out a little more out or threw it a little earlier, that pass would have been completed, but he took a little while, so that's why it was incomplete. So, yes, 4th down. North Shore's got a chance still. North Shore's defense is keeping them in this game.
Both defenses firing here. That was a good punt, but it will be rolled for an extra couple yards. Hopefully North Shore's offense can make something happen here, as neither team's offense has been able to score here yet. Only Hahnville's defense, forcing a safety, has been able to score.
If North Shore scores here, they have a huge opportunity because their defense has been playing amazing.
Well, let's see what happens here. As there's a snap. It's a high one. Chase Morales on the ball. Looks like he's going to recover it and run for an extra couple yards. Chase Morales having an amazing game tonight.
Chase is having an amazing night. The ball was a bad snap, and he pushes the quarterback to get the ball, but it looks like the quarterback is hurt. I hope the quarterback's okay.
I do send my respects out to that quarterback, but Chase Morales is having an amazing night by sacking the quarterback twice in the backfield and receiving that muffed snap. What an amazing night he's having tonight.
Chase Morales is having an amazing night. I feel like I've called his name repeatedly. Like every defensive play, you hear number 3 come out of my mouth.
Looks like he took coach's words to heart, responding fast and precisely to this offense. He's really taken that and putting it into how he's playing, responding fast to this North Shore offense, and having just an all-around amazing night.
Let's see if Hahnville can take advantage of the small field position. Only got a couple yards to go.
As number 9 will take the snap. And there it is, passing it off. Oh, keeping the ball. Sorry, taking it right up the middle. Looks like Hahnville will score. That's a Hahnville touchdown there. Not expecting that, but Hahnville will score, making it 22-10 with 8 minutes to go. Hayden, how do you feel about that?
I feel like that's incredible that they get to score on that play because that gives them a huge advantage. Their defense has been playing amazing this second half. Giving them a 2-possession lead really helps them out.
And, oh, looks like it was a muffed snap. Will not get the extra point there, but that is okay because it is 22-10. That extra point would have been nice, but not really needed here as their defense has been firing on all cylinders.
And it looks like the Hahnville Tigers are the first ones to score a touchdown on the board, thanks to Chase Morales, who caused a fumble, not caused it, but recovered a fumble, and put the Tigers 5 yards away from a touchdown. And the Tigers respond and get the touchdown, and now they're up 22-10 with only 8 minutes and 58 seconds to go.
Hayden, you know what surprises me? What surprises me is how quickly Chase responded to that muffed snap. He was directly behind that. Like, as soon as it was muffed, he was right there to pick up the ball. He was responding really quickly at that play.
Yeah, it was like he knew that ball was going to be muffed. Like, and it was he knew it was going to be a bad snap. And great IQ play by him by pushing the quarterback out of the way, so he's the only one that's chasing after that ball instead of having to rush him.
I would go out on a limb here and say even if the snap wasn't muffed, Chase Morales was going to be right there to sack the quarterback once again. That was a great play by him.
Yes, for sure.
Here's the kickoff. low but long. Number 10 looking to run the ball, and he will up the middle. Looks like he's still running the ball, picking up some speed, but brought down at the 46-yard line. That was a great run by North Shore's offense.
Puts them in a good field position, good opportunity to put some points on the board. See if North Shore's offense can take advantage of that.
They do have 8 minutes here to score, so plenty of time here. I wouldn't worry about that. But hopefully they can march through this field as they haven't to and for quite a while here.
Yeah, the Panthers are still in this game, so don't count them out yet. They are still in this game. They're only down by 2 possessions, and they have a good field position here. And it's, like Etienne said, 8 minutes and 48 seconds. That's a lot of time.
As they get ready for the snap, 1st and 10. There is a snap. Looks like he's going to step back to pass it, but pressure and brought down in the backfield. Number 40 and number 3 quickly back there. I'm sure both of them would have had that. That was a great play by their defense.
Number 90, Nazir Miller with another sack. Seems like we've been calling his name too. We've been calling Ryan Simmons. We've been calling Nazir Miller. We've been calling Chase Morales. We've been calling a whole bunch of players in the Hahnville defense. Hahnville's defense is playing amazing.
And there's a snap. Drop back looking to pass it, but pressure, forcing him to quickly pass it. A complete pass, gaining 3 yards for that one. Still making it 3rd and 13.
Still a long play, but let's see if North Shore can get this big conversion here. They got a long way to go, but they can do it.
And they're getting ready for the snap. And there's a snap. Drop back looking to pass it. Pressure. Brought down by number 4. Looks like he's going to gain a couple of yards there. It looks like 6 yards. 4th and 7 for the Panthers.
And they're going to go for it because they have to.
Yeah. Not really much of an option here. It looks like there's a little bit of confusion. They better figure that out real quick as they're going for it.
I will go ahead and say this. If Hahnville stops them right here, Hahnville can put this game away.
And there's a snap. Looking back to throw it. Pressure. Lots of pressure, but he's going to keep the ball. Flag on the play. Looks like they called a complete pass, but there is a flag on the play. So we'll see what that's called for.
I think they might get the offensive line of North Shore Panthers a holding call.
If they do, that'll bring them back. Yep, holding call on North Shore's offensive line.
So that'll push them back 10 yards.
Yep.
That's a really good break for the Hahnville's defense because they completed that catch, and that was a first down for the Panthers.
Major loss by North Shore's offense there. They really needed a break, but because of the penalty, they won't get one.
There we now push back 10 yards, and that will be 4th and 17. They got a long way to go.
After that penalty, I think it's wise to punt the ball, but we'll see what they choose to do here.
I mean, they kind of have to go for it because if they punt it, then they're putting their stuff out of the game. So they kind of have to go for it.
I don't know.
Oh, looks like they are punting it.
Yeah. They don't really want to give Hahnville the ball here. That would put them in great field position, so I think it is wise to punt here, putting them back in their own territory. And
oh, and it's let's see.
There's the punt. It's a high one. Looks like Hahnville's going to let it roll. Bring it all the way back to the 17-yard line. Great punt by North Shore's offense there.
That was a really good punt, high and deep.
One of the best ones we've seen from North Shore's offense all game.
If Hahnville can bleed out the clock here, they will put the game away.
I think they're going to shoot to bleed out the clock here and score to put the North Shore out of the game.
What Hahnville's probably going to do is just keep running the ball.
Yeah, I think they're going to take this one nice and slow. But we'll see as it's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. And they're lined up, ready to snap. Man in motion, number 15. Gonna hand it off to number 9, though. Number 9 looking to run it up the line. He's gonna get a couple extra yards here. He didn't get quite out of bounds, so the play clock will keep rolling as we predicted. They're gonna try and run that down as much as they can.
It will now be 2nd and 6 for the Hahnville Tigers. And like I said, they're probably going to do a bunch of runs so they can keep bleeding the clock and melt this game away.
Oh, looks like they're going to call a timeout first, though.
So Etienne, I feel like this game has come down to whoever scored more on offense, and so far, Hahnville has scored more on offense. They've made a lot more plays than what Northshore has made.
Yes, Hayden, this has been up to the offenses because both defenses have been playing really well. So it's up to the offenses to pick up the ball and put some points on the board because defense has really been locking down both sides of the field.
I think Coach Lequette will be very happy on what Hahnville's defense did today. Very happy.
Yeah, like he said earlier, he wanted them to respond quickly but precisely because quickly would be good, but precisely is better. So I think they're really accomplishing that. He also said that they wanted to put together some loose ends and really need to put things together, and I think we have seen that since last game. I think we've really seen a big improvement. As they get ready for the snap. There's a snap. Looks like he's going to keep the ball and run it, but quickly brought down by North Shore's defense. It will be 3rd and 4 for Hahnville's offense. Time clock still rolling as they want to roll it as much as possible here. As they get ready for the snap. And there's a snap. Ryan will hand it off to number 9. Oh, number 9 will be pushed back. Not going to look good for Hahnville's defense as they send on the punt return team. That's not what they wanted to do here, Hayden.
That is not what they wanted to do, but at the same time, they will take it because they ran 3 run plays like I thought they would, so they can bleed the timeout out of the Panthers, or they can just let the clock run. And they've made the Panthers bleed out their timeouts, and now they only have 2 left.
Hahnville's punt return team has been looking good here, so I do not think they will get great field position here, but we shall see.
If Hahnville were to win this game, that would put their record at 1-2, with their next battle being the Battle of the River against the Destrehan Wildcats. Or if Northshore loses this game, that will put them at 0-3. Not looking too good for the Panthers if they were to lose this game, but you never know. They can come back. But based off what it's saying, it's going to be very hard for them to come back. punt is up. Calls a fair catch at the 48-yard line. That punt was almost blocked, ATN. Almost blocked. That would have turned the events really well for the Panthers if they would have blocked that punt.
Yeah, if they would have blocked that punt, that would have given them great field position. Not in bad field position here, but even better field position if they would have blocked it.
They might have scored a touchdown on the block punt. That would have really changed the game.
They still have an opportunity to score a touchdown as there is 5 minutes left, and they're almost at the 50-yard line. So good opportunities here, but we'll see what they do with the ball as they line up for the snap. And there's a snap. I'll drop back and pass it. Number 1 will receive the ball and going to run it for a couple extra yards, getting the first down. Brought down at the 35-yard line.
Let's see if the Panthers run a no-huddle offense and run tempo to not as waste as much time as possible. And it looks like that's exactly what they're doing. Snap. Pressure takes off and is tackled by number 54. A gain of 3 yards. It will now be 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. Time is running.
As they get ready for the snap, 2nd and 7. There's a snap. He's going to step back to throw it. Oh, but there's pressure, going to make him scramble it. Still throwing it downfield to number 12. Incomplete pass, though. Great pressure there by Hahnville's defense, as we've seen all night.
By the looks of it, number 13 of the quarterback for the Panthers was not too happy about that. In my opinion, I feel like number 12 didn't really reach his hands up to catch that ball.
He was trying to throw the ball on the run, which is pretty difficult, so I would not expect him to throw it quite perfectly, but number 11 could have made him a better attempt to receive that ball. Not blaming anyone, but still 3rd and 7.
The clock has stopped, though, because of an incompletion.
Oh, that will be a false start for Hahnville's defense, putting Northshore in better field position.
That gives them a better opportunity because now it's 3rd and 2, and they have the option to run or pass to get the first down. So that's a gift for the Panthers, and let's see if they can open the gift. It looks like it's a pass.
Yep, they're going to throw it deep downfield. Number 1 will. Looks like an incomplete pass, though. Hahnville almost coming down with the ball, but called it incomplete. Almost looked good for Hahnville's defense there.
William Brown, number 7 of the Hahnville's defense, almost came down with that ball. He had it in his hands, but then lost possession when it came to the ground. Almost turned the game over.
But it's going to be 3rd and 2, and North Shore's going to go for it. Kind of have to here. Wanting to score, but see what they can do with the ball as they line up for the line of scrimmage. And there's a snap. He's gonna run himself. He's gonna run it himself, getting the first down plus an extra yard.
It will be a first down for the Northshore Panthers. It was a good read by the quarterback to keep it and gain the first down. If he would have handed it off to the running back, he would have got stopped immediately.
Yep. Well, looks like they're about to snap the ball again, 1st and 10. There's a snap. Just going to step back to throw it. Not really seeing anything. Make a quick pass, but it's an incomplete pass.
That stops the clock, but it does make it 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. They still have 2 tries to go.
Panthers really lucking up here as most of their attempts have been stopping the clock, not letting it run down too much. Still 2nd and 10 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
ball at the 24-yard line.
2nd and 10, there's a snap, gonna step back, throw it. Not seeing anything, pressure, still looking. Gonna run it himself though, and he's gonna take it out of bounds. Looks like he's brought out of bounds at the 8-yard line, putting them in great field position, looking to score here. They did get the first down, making it 1st and goal.
Since he was out of bounds, actually no, he was not tackled out of bounds.
Oh,
It says he was in bounds, so the clock will still run.
looks like they kept him in bounds just enough.
The Panthers are still in this game. If they score a touchdown here, they still got time.
There's a snap, just looking to throw it, and he does. Complete pass, just short. Oh. Looks like there's a player down.
It seems like when he caught the ball, he caught it in the air, and number 4 caused him to almost do a backflip, and he landed awkwardly on his back.
He did come down pretty hard. Looks like he's going to stay down for that one.
Hopefully he's okay.
My respects do go out to him. Hopefully he is fine.
It was an incomplete pass the referees just called.
Yeah, it did look like he lost possession of the ball just before he did come down. Came down hard, though.
That player is still down. This might be serious, ATN.
It does look pretty serious down as the trainers gather around him. They still haven't moved him quite yet. Looks like everyone's starting to take a knee for him. Oh, and he's up on his feet. Looks like he's going to walk this one off on his own. Let's give it up for him.
Thank God he's okay.
Did look pretty serious for a while, but he is walking off the field on his own, so that's always a good sign.
He just asked the referee if it was a catch.
I don't think they will give the catch to him, even though he does look like he deserved it after he was pretty banged up after that one. Looks like it's still going to be 2nd and 8 for the Wildcats. The Panthers, sorry. Northshore Panthers. Hopefully Hahnville's defense can still keep it up and put a stop to him.
Hahnville's defense has their backs against the end zone, so they're in a dangerous spot here. We'll see if the Northshore Panthers can get them to become weakened and get in the end zone to score their first touchdown of the second half to only make this a one-possession game. So this game's not over with.
They're playing really shallow here, looking to put a quick stop to them, looking to stop any run game here. North Shore haven't had much of a run game here, but mainly passing. And he's going to step back to throw it. It's going to be a complete pass, but going to be brought down only for a 3-yard gain there, making it 3rd and 5 for the goal.
It'll be 3rd and goal for the Northshore Panthers.
Neither team being able to score a touchdown here. Hopefully they can change that. Looking to pass the ball. Coverage. Oh, looks like they did. That's going to be a complete pass and a touchdown for the North Shore.
This is
Yep.
touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown. Looks like it's going to be 22-16 here, 2 minutes to go. That was an amazing play by North Shore.
Good response. Finally got their first touchdown on the board in the second half, and just like that, this game is not over.
Yeah, Hayden, it looks like they just sent a bunch of men into the infield looking for an open man. Quarterback did find one and made a play there. That was an awesome play by them. And they're going to kick the ball, and it's going to be good, putting it an even closer game here.
It looks like they're going to have to re-kick it. That's what it looks like. I don't think they're counting it.
A little...
Oh, it was offsides.
Oh. Yep, they will get a chance to re-kick the ball.
They might go for 2 here if they have to, but I don't think they are.
No, I don't think they will. I think they're going to stick to kicking the ball. And they're lining back up. And there's the kick, and it's good again. They'll make it 22-7 here in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes to go.
The North Shore Panthers are in this game. We all thought that it was inching away towards the Hahnville side, but just like that, they make this a game. If they can stop Hahnville here, they got a shot, ATN.
Yeah, they do have a shot. 2 minutes to go, that's plenty of time here. But it will be Hahnville's ball, so they'll have to stop them first.
I wonder what Coach Lequette's game plan is going to be for this drive. Are they going to run the ball to bleed the clock, or are they going to try and pass the ball to get the first down, to keep getting first downs and bleed the clock that way?
Since they're up by a good little bit, I think he's going to do a couple running plays, but mainly focus on getting downfield slowly.
Because I'm pretty sure that Hahnville's only got to get a couple first downs to win this game. About 1 or 2 first downs. But that has been a struggle for both offenses, and both defenses have been able to stop them for like 3 and outs. So North Shore still has a chance here.
Both offenses have been struggling to get downfield and executing with touchdowns. So we shall see what happens here.
It's an onside kick.
And Hahnville will come down with it, but there is a flag on the play. That was a great attempt at an onside kick, the second we've seen tonight by North Shore. Looks like they're going to call offsides, though.
They're going to redo the onside kick.
Yep. Are they going to go for another onside kick, or are they going to actually punt the ball this time? What do you think, Hayden?
I think they're going to go for an onside kick again just to see if they can get it this time, because they got a gift of getting to redo it.
They have been successful one time. Let's see if they can do it again.
Oh, looks like it's going to be timeout Hahnville.
Yep. I would be kind of nervous here for Hahnville's offense because North Shore has been able to receive an onside kick. So this is dangerous territory for them here.
And yes, they have. So they're not like unfamiliar with how to do this. They did it earlier in this game.
But hopefully they have learned from that first onside kick and taken that experience in and now know how to defend against it, and they're better prepared for it.
As both teams take the field, getting ready to see what North Shore will do. Probably an onside kick, but we'll see.
2 minutes left to go. We'll find out here shortly.
And looks like they're going to kick it off.
Yep, there's another flag.
There's
on the
another
play there.
whistle. Another penalty. Wow, how many penalties are we going to have?
Yeah. Looks like they're going to have to kick the ball off again for the third time. Which is kind of luckily for the Wildcat or the Panthers here, because that kick was not a very good attempt at an onside kick.
Now we will retry the kick for the third time. Will they go for an onside kick? Will they go for a kickoff? Let's see. It's an onside kick.
It's an onside kick, but it's going to be recovered by Hahnville's defense. Yep. Hahnville did look very nicely on that one. Looks like they did learn from that first onside kick and was better prepared for this one, because they did receive that ball quite nicely.
Almost muffed it, though. He was close, but he was able to recover back in time. And all Hahnville's got to do here is just bleed out the clock. Or they can get enough yards to where they can try and attempt a field goal to where they can make it an 8-point game. And that would be really tough.
They still have 1 minute and 10 seconds here, so plenty of time to do either one of those. Either go downfield and score, or slow down the clock and waste time. Both smart plays, both reliable plays. Either one's possible.
If Northshore stops them here, they got to score a touchdown the next drive. They can't afford field goals.
Yep. And there's a snap. Looks like he's going to take it himself.
He bulldozed that man.
Yep, but still not going down. Putting up a fight for that one. Looks like he's going to gain 2 yards for that one, making it second.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Now the Panthers only have 1 timeout left.
Smart play by the Panthers there. They want to stop that time clock as much as possible, either by calling timeouts or forcing the players out of bounds to get that time clock to stop, to save as much time as possible for them to score here.
I feel like Coach Laquette probably wants their players to automatically, if they can't get the first down, stay in bounds and go down in bounds so they can keep the clock running. Both teams are looking for a win, but let's find out at 0-0-0 who will have their first win of the season. It will now be 2nd and 8 for the Hahnville Tigers.
As they line up at the line of scrimmage. And there's a snap. Going to hand it off to number 9 again. Number 9 looking to make something happen here, getting a couple yards. Looks like he's going to gain 1 yard there, making it 3rd and 7.
And another timeout by the Panthers, so that was their last timeout. So, well, I wonder what Coach Laquette's going to do. Is he going to send a deep ball to try and get the touchdown, or is he going to run the ball to waste as much time? What do you think, Etienne?
I think he's going to do a short pass here to at least get the first down, but leave him a couple extra yards to waste some more time here.
We'll find out. If I were Coach Laquette, I would run the ball just to not risk an incompletion of a stopped clock, and just run the ball to where you can run time and give yourself some room to punt. So you can pin them deep to where they have to go basically the whole field to score a touchdown.
And I do think Hahnville's running game has been pretty good here, so they have their options to do that if they need to, because Hahnville's running game has been pretty good, so that is still an option for them. as they line up at the line of scrimmage. There's a snap. Looks like he's going to hand it off.
And
to
it is a
number 3.
run.
It's a run. Looks like he will get the first down, brought down shortly after. Oh, did he get the first down?
Is it a first down? Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Oh.
That's not good.
Looks like the flag was called in the midfield. Let's see what it's for. Holding on offense. That's going to set them back majorly.
That hurts that offense right there. That gives the defense a break because I'm pretty sure that Hahnville got the first down there and that would have put the game away. But they get a break.
If Hahnville could have got that first down, that would have been an awesome play by them. But penalized brought them back. Now it would be 3rd and 15. Hopefully they can make something happen. Hayden, what do you think they're going to go for here?
So they're probably going to do a run because it's going to be kind of hard to pick up a 3rd and 15. So I feel like they might just run the ball. Oh, looks like there's going to be a timeout. I feel like Coach Arquette's going to talk to him right here, but I feel like they're going to run the ball because they want to waste as much time as possible so they don't get up as much time and try and pin them deep. Because if they can pin them deep, they got to go the whole field and they got to score a touchdown. Like, it can't be a field goal. It's got to be a touchdown because they're down by 5.
I don't know. They got to make something happen here. Northshore has 1 minute and 45 seconds if they get the ball here. It's plenty of time to score.
So I feel like it's either going to be a deep play to try and end the game, or it's going to be a run play to where they can waste as much time as possible and give the ball to the Panthers, but with very little time left and no timeouts.
Yeah. What really sucks for the Panthers right now is 0 timeouts. That's going to hurt them right here.
Yeah, it is. And it was a good job by Hahnville to bleed those timeouts out of them.
Hello? Hello?
Looks like they're getting ready. Oh, man in motion, number 15, he's going to snap it. Oh, they're going to run the ball. Number 9 is going to take it. He's going to stay short. Looks like it's going to be 12 and 4th and 12.
Yeah, see, I thought they would run because they want to waste as much time. So let's see here. They're probably going to call a timeout with 1 second on the play clock, and they're going to probably punt the ball.
Yeah. It looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to let that play clock run down as much as possible. If they do, that'll put the Northshore in less than 1 minute to score. And, yep, timeout.
Hello?
Looks like they're going to have a delay of game instead.
To be honest, that's actually kind of smart by Hahnville because that gives them more room to punt the ball. Instead of having to put it as a touchback, they can probably pin them deep 10 yards or back, like 10 yards close to the end zone.
Like Hayden said, yeah, that's really smart. They have more room to work with, and Hahnville's punt team has been really good, so they might be able to put it on the 1 or 2 yard line here.
Number 4 set back to return the punt. And ladies and gentlemen, it has come down to the last drive.
54
Oh,
seconds.
it's a muff punt.
It is a muff punt.
It's a muff punt. That is a bad break for Hahnville. Now the Northshore Panthers will get the ball on the 41 yard line.
With 50 seconds to go. That's not looking good for Hahnville's defense.
That's looking amazing for the Northshore Panthers. They got 50 seconds to get 41 yards, but 41 yards with 50 seconds, but they have no timeout, so they're going to be aiming for the out of bounds. Hahnville's got to force the tackle inbounds unless the clock stops. So let's see what the Northshore Panthers can do here.
Yep, 1st and 10 on the 41 yard line. Hopefully they can put something together here. And there's the snap. Looking step back to throw pressure. Deep downfield to number 1.
Incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Looks like he had the ball for a second, but then lost it. That would have been an awesome play if he could have came down with it.
Kobe Lewis, number 0, with the defense on that play. If he wouldn't have gotten his hand in there, number 1 of the Northshore Panthers would have caught that, and that would have been a big gain.
Kobe Lewis did stick with him all the way. That was great coverage by him. I will give props to that. That was an amazing coverage, but also an amazing route running by North Shore's receiver. Both of them working very hard to keep that ball, but unfortunately they did not get to come down with it, making it 2nd and 10. And there's a snap. Step back looking to pass. Pressure. Going to make a quick flick, but incomplete pass again. Looks like North Shore has been doing a lot of passes this second half. Really looking to go deep downfield, but not really making anything happen.
Yeah, I agree with you. They have been doing mainly passing plays, but that hasn't really worked. So I wonder what the coach was thinking coming into the second half. They wanted to come out here, throw the ball, get an early lead in the second half, but so far that hasn't worked out. But it is now 3rd and 10 with 40 seconds to go.
That pass did work their first drive of the game, but it hasn't worked since. So let's see what's going to happen. And he's going to step back and throw it again, looking deep downfield. Oh, he's going to get the first down and being brought out of bounds. That is smart, running out of bounds like that, stopping the play clock, giving them as much time as possible with 33 seconds left of the 4th.
Way to go. He almost started running towards the field, and that would have been not a smart decision, but he realized they had to go out of bounds to stop the clock. So he stops the clock. It'll be first down with 33 seconds to go. North Shore's got a chance here.
Be 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line, sorry. North Shore lining up. And there's a snap. Looks like he's going to look to pass again, throwing it.
And picked off.
Pick 6. That looks like that's going to end the game there. That's going to shut the game down. Hahnville's going to have the ball for the rest of the game. That's pretty much a game closure right there.
That is the game closure, and Kobe Lewis ends the game for the Hahnville Tigers, and it looks like Hahnville improved their record to 1-2, and unfortunately the North Shore Panthers will fortunately fall to 0-3.
We've heard that name before. Kobe Lewis having an amazing game today, looking like he's firing on all cylinders. He did have 2 coverage right there. That man was well covered. I don't really know why he threw it to that man, but he did. So, yeah, I mean, what an amazing read by the Hahnville defense.
I feel like we've been saying a bunch of players' name on Hahnville's defense. Chase Morales, Ryan Simmons, Kobe Lewis, Nazir Miller, like a bunch of players have been stepping up on that defense, and it comes to prove that defense can win you games here.
Hahnville's defense has been firing on all cylinders and has won Hahnville this game here, as they will kneel the ball here to run down the clock. And that will be the end of the game here, ladies and gentlemen. Hahnville winning 22-17 here at Hahnville. Hahnville versus North Shore. Thank you for joining us at Press Play Productions. I'm Etienne, and I'm joined here with...
And I'm Hayden Garrick.
And that was an amazing game we just witnessed. Both teams firing on all cylinders. Defense, a battle of the defense, quite honestly. So thank you guys for joining us.